Here we are. Let's select the data from our table. Simply, we can use the keyword select, then star, and then the keyword from, and just mention the table name. Here it is students, and then go and execute. Here we have 2 rows. Okay, I need just to select the student ID, then execute. This will retrieve also 2 rows, but I only retrieve the student ID. If I need to select the student ID and the status is active or not for the students, so then I have to say comma and mention the column. Execute, sorry, I have to say execute, then this is null and this is 1. Now let's take another example. We need to select everything from this table, so select star from this table with condition like where student ID is, for example, larger than 1. See, this table contains 2 rows. The first is 1, the second is 2. The ID for the student is 1 and 2. And here I need only to retrieve if the student ID is greater than 1. Let's select this and execute. Only 1 row retrieved. Why? Because if we take a look at the data here, we have 2 rows and the first student ID is 1 and it is not greater than 1. If we said here greater than or equal, then 2 rows will be retrieved from this statement. And if we said, for example, less than, there is no less than or equal. So only 1 row will be retrieved. So this is how we can use the condition. If we have like where the student ID is less than or equal 1 and is active equal 1, here there should be no data. There is no columns because we don't have a student ID less than or equal 1 and the status is active. But if we said or is active equal 1, this should retrieve a data. 2 rows. Why 2 rows? Because first of all, this condition is satisfied here with John 1, and we said or is active 1, which is this row. So the combination is this and this. That's why we retrieved here 2 rows. Now let's see how we can select, for example, the top. I need only 1 record. Here the statement normally with this select star return 2 rows. I need now the top one which will be this one. So top 1, see, execute. Top 1, I have to mention the column name. Yes, top 1, then student ID or top 1 star. See, 1 John null none. This is how we can select number of columns.